Hello, people. What's up? Oh my God, voice crack. I'm gonna leave that in there. Excuse me. Just drank some water. Anyway, hopefully this isn't the first video you're clicking on my YouTube channel. But today is episode number 8, Project Manager. We're gonna be our PM, our own PM today. Nice corporate title for this episode. Episode 8, again, like I said, complete kitchen construction. We did that in the last one. If you missed it, we got the blueprint set up. We got a few pieces of the floor built. Hopefully, we can get that done pretty quickly. Because on the second priority, I want to get this Great Hall going, man. This is going to be probably our most essential building in the game. It's going to be beautiful. I know it doesn't look like it yet, but it will. We're going to build the basement for that today, or hopefully dig that out. We got to dig it out first, and then it's going to be summer probably in this episode, so we'll go over maybe some summer season tips. Not something that may apply in the first year, but things you can look forward to once you get a little more established. So, similar to the last episode, we've got our blueprint for the Great Hall. I won't explain this too much because we have to research the kiln, we have to research a smelting furnace, but these are going to go down here in the basement. There's going to be access to them right here. The rest of this is going to be a limestone wall. I think I'm going to go all in, man. I'm going to go all in. Right now, most of this is just dirt, but we're going to mine out an exterior limestone wall. So I may have to cancel my kitchen blueprint on this side right here, else all this is going to collapse. So we'll look into that. We got the furnaces going here. We've got some kilns going there. We got some wooden beams for support and our staircases down to get into this thing. So let's get it started and we'll hopefully at least get the layout of this and see what it looks like. All right, Gwen is getting to work on this exterior wall for our kitchen right now. But I want to hold off a second on this wall. I'm going to cancel everything here just because we need to dig out. And look at Millet's coming over here to construct as well. That must mean there's nothing. Is there anything left to mine? It looks like there's not, which is perfect. So we got them doing the same thing right now. I think I have it set up where Milla is going to mine over. Well, she's going to produce first. Which I don't know why she came over here to build one thing and then immediately left. But we're going to mine out this basement. Like I said, we can pull up the Great Hall blueprint. Maybe I can do this without breaking my game real quick. But yeah, if you look at this screen, this is what our Great Hall blueprint is going to look like. I'm going to mine out this grid line right here because I have big goals to just go ahead and fill this with limestone wall instead of dirt. I know it might be a little ridiculous, but I want to make this look nice, man. This is going to be our big building right here, so this is going to be all mined out. So there are some strategies with mining, which I can show you guys. But we got to get the little exterior, the whole exterior mined out first, and then we'll build a staircase down, and then we can get on the same level and mine horizontally instead of standing up and mining down. So the reason for that is we're gonna build a staircase down here. If you just go through here, I mean, we want to mine all this out, and all this out right here. But your settlers are going to most likely get stuck because they'll start mining, especially once you have like 8 or 9 people, 10, 12 people, and you have 4 people mining at the same time. It's a little chaotic, and there's a good chance they'll get stuck and trapped. So we're gonna mine the exterior line first. And I gotta make sure I did this right, because this needs to be 10. No, that's 8. Did I do that correctly? Did I do that correctly? I might need to go over one more. I'm gonna have to go over one more, aren't I? Let me think. Oh, I didn't do that right, did I? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't do that right. So we're gonna go over this way one more. We'll figure that out later. I think this is actually gonna have to go over to here, because the flooring is going to be right here, right? Yeah, the flooring is going to be like this. Or, well, it's going to be up there. It's going to be 10 by 15. So the flooring is going to be there for the Great Hall, for the basement. So this actually needs to go away. That needs to go away. It's going to need to go away anyway. But yeah, I did that wrong. We're going to move it over one more. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and get that mined out. And let's go ahead and start right here. We need to go from here all the way down, basically. So we'll just do that. See where that gets us. And we'll mine this out and then build a staircase down here. Because that's what our blueprint says we should do. And I'm going to stick to it. Right now, we're waiting on some research, other tasks at hand. I didn't really have a lot on the agenda today. Just complete that kitchen construction and begin the Great Hall project, which is going to be absolutely huge. So let's crank it up to ×2 just for this last day of the spring. I'm kind of just waiting. Oh, we got a lot of chronicles. Oh my. Okay, good lord. Lewis. Lewis. Lewis, what are you doing? It says you're preparing food, but you're researching. That's what I don't know. That was weird. How many do we have? We have 25. We need to research. We'll go ahead and get the decorative structures. Let's go ahead and unlock that. From then we'll probably go for the smelting right here, which will need 30. So yeah, we'll let him get a little more. We'll need 30 for that. Something to consider. Our settlers are just standing here eating and drinking. It is nice. You can build some chairs. If you build a table and a chair, they will sit down to eat, which I think they might actually... It does help if they eat in a great hall. That's a big mood modifier. But I think it might be a bonus. I can't remember. But we'll probably build a little area somewhere kind of centralized for them to like sit outside and eat, like a little picnic table. I think that looks kind of cool. So we'll do that in the future. But like I said, we got bigger projects at hand. They can eat standing up for a season. It's going to be fine. I'm not too worried about it. But let's come in here. Let's go to our new thing we unlocked, which is the miscellaneous decorative shield rack. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use the weapon rack. Wall pottery shelf is going to go in the kitchen, and we can go ahead and do that soon. But let's put 2 of these in here. I don't really know where we should put them. Let's put one right there. And actually, let's just put them right near each other there. I might put it like a torch up in here eventually. We got to work on some interior and exterior decorating. But that's probably going to be like a fall-winter project. I'd like to get this done as soon as I can. So this kitchen here is looking okay. I'm going to take her off crafting and have her mine. We need Milla to start mining. I think we might actually have enough limestone to finish at least we got in a blueprint phase right now. I think we have enough to finish that. So get this last load of limestone, Milla. Go ahead and do that. And then we'll also build this right now, if I can click on it. Hold on, I'm clicking on the roof, aren't I? The production speed's 110% because it's inside in a spare room. This will turn into a workshop once we get those 2 wall tool shelves built. But right now she should come over here. There you go, start mining. Just don't knock anybody down, please. We need to do this carefully, and hopefully I've done it right. I think I will have done it right. And I'm going to be absolutely absurd and make a limestone wall. I don't know how much that is going to cost us. 5 raw limestone, it's going to be 12 pieces there. We got some more rough wine, which is great. 12 pieces there. And I guess it's already counting that one, so then 11 pieces across. Or we can cheap out on the corners. You actually don't really have to put that corner there. So I don't actually have to mine. Hey. I don't have to mine that. Let me cancel it. Nope. Oh my. Cancel. There we go. We just need to mine this way. So again, the flooring is going to be... Let me just go ahead and put a layer of flooring before I forget and screw this up. So it's going to be 10 wide like that, which means we need to go to here and then here. And then we'll need to mine all that down. That tree's going to probably have to go away. Let's see how Arlo's doing while we're kind of waiting. We haven't really checked on our farm in a while. You can see, look, we got a bunch of stuff just laying here. So probably would have been smart to keep those goats trained. But it's not a big deal, man. The cloth can stay on the ground for right now. We can have a day where we mark everything for urgent haul. And we can have Milla just come do that, because that is going to be her top priority, along with carpentry and steward jobs. Arlo's going to play a game of backgammon. Anybody going to join him? Everybody's still kind of working. Lewis is still stuck researching. I kind of feel bad because he doesn't really like researching. He doesn't really care about it. But for now, he's going to get that done. And then in the winter, when Arlo has no botany tasks, I mean, look at all this mess that he just made. Look at all this mess. All this barley has been harvested. So let's go here. We're going to actually do this now. Fermenting mash. It can use anything here. We're not going to use vegetable rot. That sounds absolutely disgusting. We can give that to our prisoners maybe, if we wanted to in the future. But let's just do barley right there. That's all I want. I just want barley there. We can do carrots and apples as well, but we might as well just save that for... Oops, I didn't mean to click that. We'll save that for our fruit juice and just turn that into rough wine. There's not like a huge advantage or disadvantage to either one. It just kind of depends on what you want. And if you go back to our manage tab, you can look at all stimulants, and this will turn into dubious booze. The fermenting mash will turn into dubious booze. I think there is, that's not what I meant to click on. There is a difference in like the quality of these levels. I think alcohol is number 1, beer might be number 2, or it might be flipped. Somebody can look that up. Or maybe I'll go look that up after. But there is a quality level that they prefer. There's a mood modifier bonus when they drink alcohol or beer, I believe. So this is sitting out here. Let's get that in where it will ferment quicker, although it is at the right temperature right now. And look at that. Our enemy corpse has turned into bones, and this one's not too far behind. We're going to crank up the speed and just watch this magical process where it turns into bones. RIP Jonathan. Dudoc was right there. That's what happens when you raid our settlements. You get turned into bones. Perfect. Alright, we're in summer day 1, guys. We'll wait till our settlers wake up and we'll talk about it. New season, summer, appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now is the time to build underground storage. We already got that. To keep food fresh in the sunny days to come. We don't have any cool clothing, unfortunately. There is summer clothing in this game, but we have not crafted any of it. We have not sewed any of it. Click the icon here. High temperatures, chance of heat waves, build underground storage, blah, blah, blah. We've already done that. So yeah, pretty simple. Summer here is hot. Here's a problem. We've got all this stuff just sitting out here, and while I was waiting for that, I watched a couple wolves come up here and eat some of our meals. So, Milla, will you... I'm going to go ahead and just click Urgent Haul right here. We're going to mark some of this stuff that I don't want laying out. You know, actually the barley might be fine. I'll leave the barley. I just don't want all this stuff laying here. The cabbage pile, please. I don't want the seeds laying... Well, the seeds we can wait on because Arlo might need those. The cloth here. We need the cloth for... here's carrot. The carrots are up here. The carrots probably been sitting there for a while. We need those for animals. Let's get those out of here so people aren't... animals aren't eating them. We'll just mark all this stuff. She can get most of the cloth and the seeds in one trip. Like, she'll go actually pick up all of these seeds. They have a carry capacity limit, I believe. I don't actually know where you find that. I mean, they can carry a whole deer carcass, so I mean, it does slow them down when they're carrying that. But if they can carry a whole deer, they can carry all these carrots in one trip. So let's see what she does here. There is somewhere that you can see that, I believe. I just don't know. I don't know where it is, or if it even is available. But she should go through. There you go. You pick up all those carrots. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just walk right across the farm. That's fine. Don't worry about it. And she's gonna go get those out of here. That way they're not just sitting here, and you know, free food for wildlife. We don't want that. We love the wildlife, but we don't want to just feed them endlessly. So, here's our kitchen area. It's looking pretty good. We're about halfway done, I would say. Gwen's going to come back to that. Right now, I just want to get all this down here and out of the way. Our storage pile looks pretty good. We don't need to build any more shelves right now. The cat's down here eating, which is great. But once we need to get a door established, I suppose, because wildlife can still run down here and eat it. It's going to be a little harder for them to get to if they don't see it. But let's go ahead and close this off. What I'm going to do is actually... Well, we got to get this built first. It's not going to do any good, is it? It's really not going to do any good. I'm just going to go ahead and put a door here for now. Maybe they'll be too dumb to realize they can just walk around this side. But once we get all this mined out, there'll be no way for anybody to get in here. We got to build the door and then get this mined out and then build the wall. That should be fine, but... we got a lot of stuff to do, guys. It is summer, So one thing to consider, we got winter clothing for everybody, right? Winter clothing, winter clothing, winter clothing. You notice it's summer, it's gonna get hot. It's not really that hot in this game. I don't think it ever gets that warm in this game. But they don't really like the, let me mark this down. Let's put, oh no, it is still at 40. They don't really prefer wearing winter clothes in the summer. We might have to deal with it for this season because I'm gonna wait a minute before I do tailoring. I usually like doing tailoring pretty early, but it's not a deal breaker. We'll see how much we get through with research. I kind of want to go smelting first, and then maybe even clay brick making because we got a bunch of clay that we're gonna have just sitting around. But summer clothes are really a huge option because if you get a heat wave, your settlers are gonna start getting hot. They're gonna hate their lives and complain all the time. Same thing in the winter if they're wearing summer clothes or no clothes at all, and they're gonna get cold and they're gonna get hypothermia and all that fun stuff. I'm not sure how frequent that's gonna happen now. It depends on what time you're playing this game or what time you have been playing this game because before there was a version where they get hypothermia very easily, so it's kind of hard to manage. But we'll deal with that once we hit winter. Right now, Lewis and Milla don't like each other. There's that negative social interaction. That's such a great perk for you. That's such a great perk. Thank you for that. Thank you for the negative social interaction. So yeah, she is not really friends with Lewis right now. Gwen, they're doing fine. They had a wonderful conversation. They had a pleasant conversation. A couple, yeah, they've had one unpleasant conversation. They had a little small talk. Lewis just welcomed her to the settlement. That's it. Lewis, dude, come on, man. I know you've been riding pretty much the last 4 days in a row, aside from that battle, but I really need you to, yeah, I need you. You know what? She's resetting that stick trap. I'm gonna take her stewarding job off a little bit right now. We don't need to do that. I'm not worried about the stick traps right now. Those are gonna deter some of the animals. It might have killed that. Might have killed this guy right here. Actually, it might have killed that polecat. He might have gotten. He might have bled out from it. We can pick that up, but I'm honestly not too fond of eating polecats right in front of our cat. I don't know where our cat is, but maybe the cat killed it. I don't know. Did our cat kill the polecat? I'm not sure how that. There she is. Maybe she did. I don't know. Was that you, Athene? I don't know. Anyway, research is available. Did we ever go back and build? No, we haven't built this yet. I kind of want to get that done so we can see this turn into a workshop because right now it is just a spare room. Once we get those two built, it'll turn into a workshop. This production speed will go up even higher. But I suppose we could throw in the, we could go ahead and throw in the pottery shells if I think of a strategic place to put this. So I'm thinking this is going to be a beam right here. I don't really want to put it there. There's already a window there. I don't really want to put it, maybe we could put it on the window. That might look a little weird though. Would that look weird putting it right on the window? Can you even do that? No, you can't do that. That makes sense. Makes sense. We might have to put it along, we could probably put it along this side here, and then maybe the other side of the wall there. We'll probably end up doing that. Or we could, yeah, we'll put it here. That seems fine, and we'll put it on the other side. We just need two of them. It doesn't really matter where they go. You can put them anywhere. And then another thing we're going to build is a ladder to get up to the second floor. I may have to demolish that window, honestly. I may have to take that window out. Wasn't really thinking about it. But we'll worry about that when we get there. How's everybody doing? We're getting our mining going. We're kind of just chilling right now, so I might fast forward a little bit, or we'll just turn it on ×3 speed. I usually just like chilling, but for the sake of time, I would like Milla to get this done. That way, we need to get that piece done. Wait, why did you mine that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Milla, why did you mine? Did I mark that to mine? Oh my lord, what did I do there? I don't remember marking that to mine. Okay, that was not very smart. So now this is exposed, is it not? Oh lord, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well that was, let's, okay. We don't have terraforming unlocked, so we can't just build a dirt. I'm not sure, I must have done that and I didn't really pay attention. Let's just go fix this real quick with a limestone wall. Actually, you know what? We're gonna fix that with flooring just for right now. We don't have a way to get down there though. We gotta build that, and we gotta build. Let's go right here. We gotta build that there. We need to mine this out, and I guess I don't have to. I want to build a staircase. Here. Where do I want the staircase? Let me look at my blueprint again so I don't screw this up. Yeah, I want the staircase to start right here where this piece is. We're going to build it down there. And then this is going to be the exterior wall, so I know it's a little confusing to look at, but that's why we have the blueprint up. I mean, you can build it however you want. I just like looking at it, so I make sure I know what I'm doing, and I don't know what I did there, but oh well. We'll fix it later. Got a battle of backgammon going on. That was quick because of the ×5 speed. But anyway, we're kind of chilling right now, going through the summer. Let's just keep it going, guys. We'll keep it going. Arlo's doing all this work down here. How are our goats? I haven't checked on my goats in a minute. Bluebell, how are you doing? You're 26% there, so she's about a quarter there. I kind of, like I said, I could keep training these goats. I could have kept training them. They would have been fine. They would have just been roaming around and already hauling, but I'm just gonna let it go because it's not the end of the world. This is not an expert playing this game. This is not a like step by step saying you have to do this, 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 and this. If you don't do something and it's not the end of the world, you can figure it out. You can have a settler come haul all this stuff. It will be fine. So there's our fermenting mash pile. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that there. It's perfect weather for it to sit right there for now. At least overnight. Well, it's not going to be. It's gonna be hot. Let's go ahead and move it in. And then we'll mark all this cabbage here. Let's bring that downstairs. That one's just sitting there. We got some meals right now, just one, whatever. That's gonna be eaten by somebody. Cool. So we're looking pretty good. Arlo is creating a gigantic mess here, but the barley is going to take another 6 days to receive a yield there. This is going to take another 3 days, 4 days, and 4.5 days in some cases. So once he gets these 5 pieces, and looks like he's got a couple more cabbage, he might actually have a break here. He might actually have a break, and we'll begin researching. And right now, what is he doing? He's hauling. I don't know what he was hauling there. It looks like is it raining? Is it raining right now? Lewis, is it raining? How are you? Why do I always keep clicking the wrong thing? Yeah, it's raining. Oh, it's definitely raining. That just started kind of light. So let's see if Arlo can get this, our goat trained here, little baby Bluebell. Which they're really stinking up this place, man. There's a bunch of goat dung in here, which we can do something with. We can craft that into a source of fuel, which will be nice. We're above his mood target, which is pretty good. And there you go, training. I swear it's easier to train baby goats. I swear it is. It may not be. I think he already failed once, but you can see it's only 5 days old, and we're 38% there already. So we could get halfway there tomorrow. So he's going to finish this, and I'm actually curious, once he is done with this, he's got to harvest a couple more pieces of cabbage and regrow it. And he'll just do that simultaneously, 1 for 1 there, which makes it easier. Now he's level 18, so he's getting closer to... I think we need level 25 for herbs and level 20 for beets. So he's going to come harvest the... Wait, how's our carrots? I didn't check the carrots. Still got a couple days. So yeah, botany is a very busy task. It's very good. It's always great to have multiple settlers with a passion for botany. And by the way, look at our, I think my camera's in the way, but look at all of the stuff on the stockpile now. We got a whole list of things that are showing up on our stockpile because we're finally getting everything kind of hauled around a little bit. We're crafting more things. We're making more things. We got a bunch of leather. We got a bunch of cloth now. We can go ahead and make clothing. We also just got a workshop created. So let's look at that real quick. So we finally got the tool shelves in here, and that is now a workshop. And I don't know why I'm clicking the roof. Why can't I? Gotta adjust the camera, I guess. So there you go, 132% production speed. That was a pretty quick, easy build. Didn't take a lot of resources. It's tucked away kind of centralized to where our mine is, and then there's going to be just carried over here. Another thing we can do, guys, let's create a default stockpile. We're going to put a temporary stockpile right here in our kitchen. I'm going to make this manufactured limestone brick and turn that up to high. Actually, let's turn that to low right now because we don't have any goats. But eventually, once we get that goat trained, it can start hauling some of that limestone right there. And you can see Milla is really working hard. We don't have any construction tasks going on right now. So, tell you what, let's go put this limestone wall in here. And then, yeah, I screwed that up, didn't I? Look at that. Look how badly I screwed that up. We can't get down there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We can't get down there. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. We need to build a staircase down. Let's do that right there. Gwen, you should do that. And then we'll get this figured out. So you see how easy it is. Like, it's very easy for them to get stuck. If you just mine this whole thing out, they're going to trap themselves on an island somehow. They will do it. Your settlers will do it. They don't really understand that yet. So I'm going to make it easier for them. And I got to fix that piece of dirt right there. But we'll come build a staircase down here. And what we'll end up doing is once all this gets mined out, there will be no way that they can access all of this unless they go down the staircase, if that makes sense. They can't just hop over a gap. They can't hop over a gap here. So we need to connect this right there. And we need to bring this up. I can't see because of that tree there, but it looks like that is perfect. And that's going to be the basement wall. You don't have to put the basement wall in. I'm just going to because I think it's going to look really nice once it's done. Big projects today, guys. Big projects. So I'm going to take a quick break here. We're just letting our settlers eat and drink. Come right back. Look at everyone mining right now. We got all 4 of our settlers doing one thing. So I just realized something. I kind of screwed this up a little bit. We demolished the limestone brick right there because it's going to create an easy way for them to get across. And I need to do one more thing. I don't want them to get access to this island here, which they're all going to trap themselves on here in a second. So let me cancel this one piece right here just to make sure they have another way out. We're going to deconstruct the brick floor right here. And then we're going to mine these 2 pieces. I want the only access to this staircase to be from over here or over here. So where Gwen is standing right now, that's perfect. Looks like we're going to finish this up. And you see how they're already about to trap themselves on this island. So there's an easier way for them to mine. Arlo, yeah, that's fine. They can do that. Lewis, what are you doing right now? What are you building? Oh, he's building that right there. Cool. That's fine, Lewis. He built the limestone wall that's going to go in our basement, and we'll look at that once we get to it. So, spare room has just been created again. We fixed our issue with the storage down here, or kind of. I need to go fix that because it's a little warm right here where the stick is, the stick flooring is. So we'll fix that in a second. So Gwen is going to mine this. Lewis is over here mining that. Real quick, since Lewis is mining, I don't know what he's actually doing. There's no research for him to do. Let me go look at that. We've got 30 books. Let's just go to our research table over here. Let's go pump this up to 60, or not 70. We'll pump it up to 60 there. So everybody is taking a break right here. So now we have created this structure where they can only get to the staircase from here. We need to go mine this piece out right there. Gwen, will you, Milla, since you're working, will you come over here and do that? I want to finish this real quick. And look, that's actually perfect. You can see where she is going to stop at, which is right here. So she won't get on this island. So this is now an island. We've created this. And what this means is our settlers will be able to go down here, use this staircase, go down and mine everything when they're not going to get stuck. And we can showcase that in the next episode because this one's already kind of hitting my limit. So let's have her finish that. Perfect. Okay, now what we can do, we can go ahead and click the mine button, and we can now do this safely. I promise you guys, this is safe. I am a professional. No one's going to get stuck if we do that. Actually, I got to do this row right here too. That's going to break the flooring, so let me not do that. Just realized. Let me, hold on. I'll cancel a couple of them just so it doesn't break our flooring there. That we put in for some reason. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, that's gonna work. They're gonna come down here to the staircase. They're gonna be on this level, which is level 9, and they're gonna mine this way, that way, this. However, they're gonna do it. They're gonna get all this done, and we'll have our basement complete, at least mined out. We'll have everything done and coming back in the next episode. Let's go ahead and have Gwen do it right now. Look at that. So she's standing here on the staircase, but now she's not going. That was real hard work there, Gwen, right before going to bed. But we'll show that in the next episode once this is done. Our settlers are exhausted, and we'll see you guys later. I'm going to take a break from the recording, so it may look a little different, maybe nighttime when I come back. But we'll see y'all later. Peace.